What today it was all about was me out working in the orchard. Orchard number 3, Raiden's orchard. I started cleaning it up earlier this week. The first apple I was looking at, it's either Virginia Winesap or King David. I think it's Virginia Winesap, just going off what I feel like. But I'll have to go back over my videos to make certain what it is. After looking at it, I also found I found 2 or 3 more on it. So I will have quite a bit on the Virginia. Now this is, I think that's Virginia Beauty. I think it was already cleaned up, and I was just looking at it. That's Virginia Beauty right there. And then we go up, right behind it is Odysseus, which is a red love. But I was weed eating around that, pulling weeds by hand mostly is what I was doing there. And then I start moving towards my American Hazel, and I'm going over what the plants are at that one. I'm talking about it being red Galveston, and then I'm talking about yellow transparent, and I'm watching the wind blow the weeds, the grass. It's kind of pretty. And right in the middle of my field is my American plum. And I trimmed around it a little bit. I got up to around the transparent. Now this one is the one that I think is Virginia Winesap. I put a border around it, and therefore that keeps the mulch. You can use that border as mulch. I'm using what I have. It's cheaper. And then the next thing I start looking at is I'm glancing back through the orchard. I always like to look at my stuff. Makes you feel good. I'm really excited about the 4 apple trees in Orchard 3 that at least have a little bit of bloom on them, a little bit of fruit, and then Christmas Surprise, Christmas Pink, which is really has me excited, but it is in Orchard 4, which is Rowan's orchard, mostly where I have my red fleshed apples. Most of the apples in this one, and that's my yellow transparent that I'm up there around. Most of my apples in this one are the apples I got from Century Old Orchard from North Carolina. That is a Sweet William that is growing by my yellow transparent. That is some of my lavender I started cleaning up around. There was the other apple I discovered on Virginia Winesap. There's my transparent. Looking at my transparent apples again, which is the thing that started me on my Apple Odyssey. And that is a wrap.